We met here at the gym when I started taking Pilates class with Wilhelmina.
And how did the bike trip come about?
So she always rides her bike here, and I had commented to her one day that I was going on a bike trip to Portugal, and we started talking, and she was showing some interest in it, and I said, oh, well, it's a Parkinson's trip, and she was like, oh, do you have Parkinson's? And I said, yeah. So we kind of started talking about it, and I said, oh, I have the opportunity to bring a support person if you're interested. And she was like, yes, I am very interested. So we just kind of decided that she was gonna come and be my support person, and things sort of evolved from there. And she actually started doing yoga with the group and some mindfulness things for the whole group there in Portugal.
Had you done a trip like this before?
No, never.
And how was the trip?
Oh gosh, it was amazing.
Full disclosure,
Yeah.
Danylle was my support person.
What do you mean?
I am a cyclist and I love cycling. I do it for going back and forth, and I went across the country when I was younger, and we would just do our own pace, and Danylle is an amazing cyclist and she's fast. But above that, Danylle assisted everyone.
Does your Parkinson's affect your cycling?
No, the cycling actually helps it a lot.
So you feel the benefits.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How does it help?
I feel better overall, and I notice that I'm not as slow and stiff, and mentally it helps a ton. You know, you feel like you can actually do things. You're not this person that's sitting around and saying like, oh my gosh, this sucks, it's horrible, I can't do this, I can't do that. You focus on the things you can do. You're like, wow, look at all of these cool things I did, look at these places I'm going. So it just makes you feel good.
Do you feel that there's a dopamine high going on in there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
How
think
does
that's
that
probably
feel?
the biggest thing. It gives you like this high, like you're just like, you know, you're out there, you're looking at your speed, you're like, I'm doing this, it's amazing, you're seeing things, you're going places.
And then when you get a whole bunch of people together that have Parkinson's, they help one another with their dopamine and their kindness. And I think the trip was amazing in and of itself, is because everyone supported each other.
Was this your first experience with Parkinson's people?
Oddly enough, at the Y, I bump into quite a few people that have Parkinson's or Parkinson traits. So I'd probably say that for the past couple of years, I've worked with around 7 people that have had Parkinson's that have been amazing in yoga and Pilates, in yoga Pilates combination.
And you took some training in power moves?
Well, after working with this dynamic group this past summer, I thought that it was a gift from God that I took clinical Pilates for a year, and I wanted to figure out how I could help. And I felt that with the experience that I had with the group of Parkinsons, it was how many people?
25 of us were riders, and I think 20 of the people had Parkinson's.
So it was an amazing experience, and I learned a little bit more about how to work with Parkinson's, and also full truth, who knows who is ever going to get Parkinson's when they get older. So I feel like Parkinson's is the second from
Second most prevalent
neurological disease at this point, and because
after Alzheimer's.
Yeah, and the toxins in this area and many areas makes you realize that more and more people are going to be getting Parkinson's. So I feel like it's a good thing to work with. I took this class called Power 4 through the Parkinson's Association and learned a whole lot about how to work with exercise on functional training and movement.
How far do you ride to get to work?
Around 8.5, 9 miles.
Danylle, when were you diagnosed with Parkinson's?
2 years ago.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, a little bit, because it took a while for diagnosis because of my demographics. So I'm a female and I'm not over 60 years old. So it was kind of a surprise to everybody, I think.
Do you mind me asking what your symptoms were, your main?
So my main symptoms was I had like some tremors, but really the big thing was weakness. And so it was really difficult because that's not a typical main symptom.
Danylle, you're planning to ride from LA to Phoenix for the World Parkinson Congress?
Yes.
Is that an established?
Los Angeles to Phoenix. Same thing, 10 days. It'll be about 1,000 miles or so. So roughly 50 miles a day.
Now, mind you, she's been preparing.
Oh yes, always preparing. I've got
It's not something you walk into cold, right?
No, I've got
Well,
over 2,000
some people
miles.
do.
Yeah, I know. Some people do.
That's when Danylle helps them.
Yeah, that's when I help them. But I've already got about 2,000 miles in this year on the bike so far.
I feel like there's something really special happening here with these classes and with people coming together with Parkinson's. There's a momentum and a spirit.
It's amazing. And I feel like you get these people together and everybody motivates each other and everybody just feels better about everything because you're not alone anymore. It's not this thing that you have that you can't relate to with anybody else. It's all of a sudden like it's so relatable. You know, you talk to people who are going through the same things you are and the same struggles, and it sounds like it would be a negative experience because you know everybody's complaining, but it's not. It's a positive experience where people are talking about what they're going through and helping each other. You know, like kind of helping each other through it. It's like, okay, what can we do differently? What can we do to help? And you know, just things like that. I feel like it's awesome.
Anything surprising for you, Wilhelmina, in taking on this challenge?
I, since day one meeting Danylle, have decided that I have really encountered very few people that have had a negative attitude with their Parkinson's. They have risen to the occasion. They have had the best disposition they could possibly have through a really tough disease. Everyone's just really working hard to be in the present moment and do the best they can possibly do, and that motivates me.
And people are having fun.
And they're having fun.
Yeah. I think that's the most important thing is to just have fun with it and do what you can.
Right.
You know, just be happy because being negative just makes it worse. You
I
know
agree.
what I mean? Like, I mean, we all know stress is like so bad for it. So it's like if you can just stay happy and positive and just kind of keep moving forward, everything is just so much better. You know, stress makes it so hard.
And that's what this group is for, to keep positive attitude to the best of that you could possibly do.